Good afternoon. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Are you able to see this screen?
Visible, sir.
Okay. So, once again, good afternoon. This is the video lecture on Python Django full stack web development. So discussing with currently the Python backend level, the Python programming. So in Python programming, we have seen so many important topics. So yesterday we have seen strings. So string operation and string methods like length, so convert to uppercase, convert to lowercase, etc. So that is up to strings part. So in today's class, we are going to discuss a new concept called as Python file handling. So what you are storing in file? So why the file is needed? Okay. So in the primitive first basic data structures, Python data structures, we have seen the concept called list, where list of items are stored inside list variable. Similarly, you have gone with a tuple, where list of items are stored in the form of in a tuple variable. So next we have gone with a dictionary concept also. So using key value pair. So in yesterday class also we discussed about strings. So string is a character variable, so which holds a group of characters. Okay, so in each and every concept, we are going to store all the values inside a list or a tuple variable or a dictionary variable or a string variable. Okay, so if that variable is to be stored in some other text file, so then we go with a concept called file handling. Okay, so all the variables what you have created can be stored inside a file, and that file we call it that concept we call it as Python file handling. So you once you store a particular variable inside any of the file, you can open that variable, you can edit the variable, you can add new variable to the file, so delete the new variable, so like that. So those are the operations what we do on the file handling. So what the file will consist of? Okay, so let's see here. So Python provides basic functions and methods to manipulate the files. Okay, so what is the manipulation of files? So you can create a new file, you can open a file, you can write to a file, you can read from a file, you can delete a file, so you can close the file. So these are the methods which are necessary to manipulate the files by default. Okay. So first basic functions of file manipulation is, so file is used for writing or reading. Okay, so once you need to read or write, first the file should be opened. What is to be done? So suppose you are reading the contents from the file or writing the contents into the file, you should make use of built-in function open. So first you need to open the file. Here you can see, here it is given. Before we can read or write a file, we have to open it using open function. Python is supporting open function. So it is a built-in function used. So it creates a file which can be utilized to call other methods like reading of file, writing of file, so closing of file, renaming of file, etc. Okay, so first you need to create a file. So file is being created by using the syntax file space file name. So keep in your mind this one, what you have given the object. So here you should give it as file name. File name is equal to open of file name comma access mode. So this is the very, very important concept what you are going to understand, what you should understand. So that is access mode. So file object can be any variable is equal to open of file name, comma access mode. So file name should be there. So what you have given inside the brackets, these are optional one. So access modes and buffering, these are the optional parameters, whereas file name is the mandatory parameter you have to give. So here I'm going to create an object called the file. So file followed with object. Object we call it as the file. That is the file name. Okay. So is equal to open of, for what is the file name you are giving? Sketch.txt. So this is the default parameter what I am going to give. So open will have one mandatory parameter, that is file name, and then you can give the access modes. So access mode and buffering are optional. Okay. So open, so write something with the data in the file and then you go with a close. Okay, once you open, there should be close. Understood? So now you come for the various access modes, what you are going to see in files. So you are starting with R. R means opens the file for reading only. So keep in your mind, if you are using the mode R, so that means the file should also be there and the contents are also there inside the file so that you can read the file. Okay, so what are the conditions for the read mode? So first the file should be existing and the content should have been written already. Then only you can go for the reading of the file. Okay, so that is the concept of R. So what the R will do, it opens the already existing file for the reading only. So file pointer is placed at the beginning of the file. So everywhere, if you are reading or writing, it will be placed at beginning of the file only. So now you come for the next one, RB. So this is also same, but it opens the file for reading only in B means binary format. So what does it mean? It both are same, but it opens a file, but it opens and for reading in binary format. So and file pointer is placed at beginning only. Come for R plus. So R plus means opens the file for both reading as well as writing. So file pointer is at beginning only. So RB plus opens the file for both reading and writing and file pointer at beginning only. So next, that is read is finished. So read binary, read and write binary. Now you come for the W. Okay, so if read is there, the file should be already existing. Okay, so suppose if you give W, so it opens the file for writing only, overwrites the file if file exists. If file does not exist, create a new file. So this is the important thing of the W, right? So when you take write, if the file name is already there, it will open. If the file is not there, create a new file for writing. That is the concept. Okay. So, but this condition will not apply for read. So read means already the file should be there and already the content should be written. Then you can go with a reading only. Okay. So W, that's not the case. It opens the file for writing. And if file is all not found, it creates a new file. If file is already there, it opens for overwriting. So next you come for the WB. Same thing, opens the file in binary format. So if file does not exist, create a new one. If file is already exist, overwrites if the file exists. Okay, that is WB. So similarly, so similar to R, RB, W, WB. So what is the next one? R plus, WB plus. So W plus. So what the W plus means? It opens the file for reading and writing. Okay. So if file does not exist, create a new file. If file is already existing, overwrite the file. Similar to WB plus. So now you come for the A. A means append. So where the append means where the file pointer will be. Yes, can you answer? If you are, what is the meaning of append?
Last.
Bit
We can
louder.
add the items in last. We can
Pardon?
add the items. We can add the items in the last.
So append means it can add the items at the end of the first file. Okay, so that is the file pointer is at where it will be. It will be end of the file. So if you have opened for append means, so you are going to write something after the end of the file. Okay, so file pointer will be pointing at end of file if it is exist. That is, if file is does not exist, it creates a new file for writing. Okay, so appending means keep in your mind. So you are going for a write operation. Understood? So, but the thing is, the file pointer, if you take W, it will be at the start. If you take A, file pointer will be at end of the file. That is the operation. So come for the AB. So AB means append in binary format. So file pointer will be at end of the file. So if file does not exist, it creates a new file for writing. So keep in your mind, if it is append, you are going for basically writing operation. So similarly, come for the A plus. A, AB, A plus, AB plus. So A plus means append, as well as append means what? You are going to write it into the file. So writing as well as reading. But the thing is, file pointer will be at end of the file. So now you come for the read and write operations. So this is the programming code, what we are going to take. So file handling, open in W and read mode. Okay. So first I have taken created a file. So file name I have given stud.txt. So now I've taken the file object F and in write mode. Okay. So in write mode, the first I am going to have write something. So that's why I have taken input statement, enter the name here. And that name, what you are going to give, it is stored in a variable called name. And that is been written into file object, that is F. So in order to write the name, you can take it as file object dot write of variable. What is the variable you are taking? Name. And name is been written into file object F. So where the F is pointing to? Is where the F is pointing to. Where the file pointer F is pointing to which file it is pointing to? Where is the file? So keep in your mind, I have taken a file name. File name is stud.txt, and this will be pointed by an object called file pointer F. Okay. So now I should input a name into my file. So I will take name is equal to input enter name. So name is being stored where? So suppose I give it as my name. Okay. So my name is stored in variable called name. And now the variable content should be written into your file. What is the file? Stud.txt is the file name, which is pointed by F. Okay. So that's why I'm taking f.write of name. Okay. So now if you want to give another name, okay, if you want to give the another name, now you take input, do you wish to continue? Yes or no? If you give yes, again it will come for input, enter your name, write that file. If you give n, it will come outside of the loop. Okay. So that is the f.write of, write means it will write one particular variable value into the file. So that is how to write. Now you come for the reading mode. So read. So if you are reading means the file should be also already there, and that file should contain a values. Okay, contents, not values. It should be the contents. So for that, I'm taking, which is the file you have written? The file is stud.txt. I'm opening it in read mode. So here you can see opening it in read mode, f.read. So if you give f.read, it will read the entire contents of the file. So what the f.read will do? So it will read entire contents of the file. Suppose if you want the first 15 lines or first 15 lines, so you can go with a f.read of 15. So f.read of 15 will read 15 lines of the code from that particular file stud.txt. Okay, so f.read, it will read all the characters so present in the stud.txt. But if you give f.read of 15, 15 lines of code will be read from file stud.txt. So apart from that, if you give just read line function, it will read all the lines. So what it will read? It will read all the lines of the file stud.txt. So f.read line as well as f.read, both will result in same operation. Okay, so f.read, it will read all the contents. F.read line, it will read all the contents. But f.read of 15, it will read 15 lines of that particular file. So now you come for the next one, close file. So when you go with a close file, so you have already gone with you have opened the file and you have done some read and write operations. And once the file operation is finished, so you can go with a concept called f.close. So f.close will close that particular file. Okay, so now you come for the writing to existing file. So writing to existing file means already file is there. So for that, already you have written something. So now you are again going to write. So that one we take it as append mode. Here you can see. So already writing to the existing file means, so you are using append mode. You are continuing the existing file. So that's why I have given here append. Okay, so f is equal to open file name comma a. So again, I am taking name and writing the name. Okay, so this is the concept of writing to an existing file. How to write to an existing file? By using append mode. So now you come for the next one, delete a file. So suppose you want to delete a file which is of no use. That means this file is of no use, then you go with a remove. So if you want to remove only one file, so you can have a remove method, which is remove is the method. Okay, so remove is the method, so which is imported from package OS. So package called OS. So that's why I've given import OS, os.remove of stud.txt. So file name is stud.txt. Once you remove, if you give it as open in read mode, so file does not exist. You should get an error as file does not exist because you have given remove of stud.txt. So if you open it in read mode means what? If the file is already there, then it will open. Suppose if you give it in write mode, a new file will be created. Keep in your mind, that is the concept. So if you give open with write mode, so if file is not there, it will create a new one. So for that sake, we are giving it in read mode. If you are giving it in read mode, the file should already be in existing. So if you give it in open, you will get as error. Okay, so that is for deleting one file. Okay, suppose there are so many files, stud.txt, stud1, stud2, stud3, so many files are there, but you need to remove the entire folder. You go with a concept called RMDIR. So to remove the folder means what? It is a nothing but directory. So if you want to remove the entire folder, so folder name you keep here, and then you call os.rmdir with a value. So that will delete not only the file, it will delete the entire folder which contains all the files. Okay, so this is how you perform open, read, write, append, and delete and close. So understood up to here? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Any doubts in this? So here you go through all the file modes, then you perform open Google Colab and see the output, how you are going to get when you give, when you write, when you read line, read of 15 like that. So don't close the file. So don't delete the file. So after read and write append operations, then you close the file. So don't go for the deleting. Let the file be. Okay. So this is up to Python level 1. Okay. So file handling concepts. So this is up to Python level 1. We have gone through basic data types, variables, basic data structures like list, tuple, dictionary, strings, functions, and finally file handling. So this is up to Python level 1. So tomorrow class, we are going with a Python level 2. That is a concept of OOPS. Okay. So this is up to today's class. Open in the Google Colab, work on all the examples given in the file here. Okay. So this PPT presentation will be uploaded in the group. So go through that, work, and understand the concepts of each and everything. Okay. So kindly like, share, subscribe for the channel, and get the enough knowledge of the Python programming. So thank you. Meet you in the next class.